Greetings! Welcome to the Case Squire Valley View Farm and to the Case Amateur Radio Club's annual Field Day exercises. The Case Amateur Radio Club is one of the country's great university contest amateur radio clubs, along with its radio station, Whiskey 8, Echo Delta Uniform, W8EDU. I'm David Kasdan, I'm the faculty advisor of the Case Amateur Radio Club. Amateur radio is the FCC's licensure system for individuals who want to operate point-to-point radio communication, who want to experiment with the electronics and the physics of radio, who want to provide service to their communities in the form of emergency communication when it's needed. Field Day, today's event, the fourth weekend of June every year across the United States and Canada, is an exercise in emergency communication. Hurricane Katrina was a good example of it. The winds came through, the power lines are down, the telephone lines are down, the cell towers are down, but you are a licensed amateur radio operator. Can you, in this communications emergency, with the power lines down, the telephones down, the cell towers down, can you provide communications for your community? The exercise here is that for one 24-hour period, an amateur radio station is built in a place where there isn't one usually, in this case, the Pink Pig of the Squire Valley View Farm of Case Western Reserve University. The station is operated off emergency power, in our case from storage batteries, and antennas that are temporary to the installation. In that 24-hour period, can you get a message out? How many other amateur radio stations across the United States and Canada can you, the licensed amateur radio operator, establish communications with and get word out? Field Day is amateur radio's open house. We get to welcome newcomers, welcome the merely curious. We get to get those curious on the air, sitting behind a microphone, talking by shortwave radio with other ham radio operators across the world. We run license exams, we run educational programs. We send formal written communication to emergency providers such as Red Cross and FEMA, police, others who might have to deal with the communications emergency. And we have good fellowship. We enjoy the company of everyone who is interested in amateur radio, again, from the long-time licensed to the merely curious. I hope next year you will come visit us, and I hope that many of the students involved show their skills and their enthusiasm for radio, for the way that it brings electronics education to life, and for all the fun that it can provide. Thank you all of you. Again, I'm David Kasdan.